Jack, Wilbur, and I did Birch Creek north of Fairbanks at the end of June, early July. We did it over 8 days. Water was extremely low. We were happy to have Royalex boats because it would have torn up any fabric canoe or raft. As it was, it's the outside off of my boat raft too. The water was, as I said, low. These rapids are normally much different, higher water. Jack did a fine job of working his way through them. They look a lot less threatening in the video, especially with Jack battling than they did in person.
Awesome.
This is the spot where the low water really showed up. Apparently this isn't even considered a rapid.
It's pretty bony.
But Jack got hung up on it, had to back it to take it over to find a ton of water before it dropped. After that first rapids, I think it was, there was a section of quiet water that was absolutely gorgeous. So peaceful and beautiful. The water is crystal clear. I did see some moose. This isn't much of a video, but it shows that you can run into them. This was a cow and a calf. I watched them for a long time before they finally got tired of me and headed off. But I put this in slow motion just so that wasn't jiggling around any worse than it is. We did see a most incredible fight between two minks. Jack was afraid they were going to chase each other into his canoe. I didn't get a video, but I got that guy hobbling off at the end. We also ran into a forest fire, which scared us because we were afraid there might be more down around the corner next to the river. So we called our position in to BLM.
That's a forest fire there.
After fighting my way through 3 stages, I ended up having to leave a message on my sat phone for the guy, who later called back and left this message.
With BLM in Fairbanks, Alaska, returned your call from earlier in the day. Yeah, that we know of no fires out in the area. My guess is you're probably getting drift smoke from a large fire that we have just to the east of Fairbanks. It's going right up into the mountains, right over and dropping into the Birch Creek drainage. The only fire from where you are, well, actually that's probably the closest one, so I mean, we're talking 50 or more miles away probably.
So apparently BLM doesn't have real-time fire monitoring capability. I was just surprised that he assumed we weren't actually seeing a fire. This is an Iceland. Some kind of permafrost,
whatever,
along a huge grotto. And my artsy photo of the Wilbur paddling along. I'll include a few camp scenes. These are probably actually from a different trip earlier in the year, but it shows how we live. This was an interesting thing on Birch Creek. Originally it looked like mammoth tusks, and here's the remnants of what we know in the canoe that didn't quite make the trip. The river got big near the end, bigger at least, and slower, and this is a picture of the takeout for those of you who are worried that you won't recognize it. Anyway, Jack had a good trip. We both had a good trip. It was awesome, even though the first 2 days were such a struggle. Jack kind of got into his fireplaces. This is just to show you the inside of my whitewater canoe. And this is Jack's normal pose while I'm working. And again, many thanks to Albert for his music.